Good day, everyone. This is Samson Takan from Great Tech Team 4 Consulting for Appliance Discount. Before you is our project charter. And for this project charter, we have the purpose, which is to produce a white paper on Metasploit, a tool from Kali Linux that will allow for a better security for our customer and to demonstrate how the tool works. We have as goal to train them on how to use this tool effectively. From the beginning of this project, from the first week, we've had some accomplishments. We've had current updates, roadblocks, and next steps. For our team members, we have as Professor Lin, we have Maheda, we have Samson, we have Chris, and we have Emmett. On our next slide, we'll be presenting our agenda. So on our agenda, we have Chris that will be presenting the tool introduction. Security function will be presented by Samson. Tool demonstration by Emmett. Chris, over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samson. Hello, Professor. My name is Chris. I have been acting as the project manager for our project, and I'm going to give you the background and the history of Metasploit as a tool. Metasploit is a powerful and versatile penetration testing framework that empowers security professionals to assess and strengthen defenses of computer system. Developed by Rapid7 after its acquisition in 2009, Metasploit provides a comprehensive suite of tools for penetration testing, penetration testers, ethical hackers, and cybersecurity researchers to simulate real-world attacks on networks, applications, and operating systems. Information security teams most commonly use Metasploit for penetration testing or ethical hacking to identify and remediate any existing vulnerabilities across an organization's network. Cybercriminals can maliciously use some of these same capabilities from Metasploit to identify and exploit vulnerabilities on a target system. After it was developed in 2003 by H.D. Moore, Moore realized that there was no effective way to test the security of computers and networks. He created this tool to meet these needs. It was originally written in Perl script and was meant to automate exploitations of vulnerabilities in target systems. Presently, the script has been rewritten in Ruby, thereby making this platform more appropriate and user-friendly. With this evolution, Metasploit has become one of the most used technologies in cybersecurity in recent times. After it was acquired in 2009, Rapid7 released a commercial version of Metasploit called Metasploit Pro. And I will pass it back to Samson to go over the tool functions.
Thank you, Chris, for that presentation. This is Samson Takan again. I'll be presenting security functions of Metasploit. With security functions, we have we'll be talking about the uses of Metasploit, and under uses of Metasploit, we have detection vulnerabilities, which are being used to detect targeted systems and applications. So this is also it's also a framework that contains extensive libraries of pre-configured and guided exploit modules that can scan the network, of fingerprint systems and gather information on potential vulnerabilities. Another use is to develop exploit. You can create a customized exploit with a Metasploit tool on certain vulnerabilities. The framework also provides users with a powerful scripting language that allows them to build and connect their exploits. One of the last uses for Metasploit is the test and evaluation security control. Metasploit is used as a security systems to evaluate firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and antivirus softwares. It can also be used as a testing. It can also be used in testing, like testing the effectiveness of safety policies and identifying vulnerabilities that can be exploited. So we also have tools of Metasploit. We'll talk about security functions. We will talk about the tools of Metasploit, of which there are 8 of them. And out of these 8, we're going to be talking on 3 which we are recommending for our clients, and these are exploit modules. With the exploit modules, it is used to exploit vulnerabilities and also identify unauthorized access to a targeted system. We also have the auxiliary module. For the auxiliary module, it is a non-exploitable. It is used for non-exploitable tasks like scanning, fingerprinting, and information gathering. One of the last module that we will be recommending is the MSF console, which is the main exploit user interface. This provides a command line interface where users interact with frameworks and run various tools and modules. So I'll pass on the presentation to Emmett, who's going to be presenting the demo demonstration of this tool. Thank you.
I'm Emmett Blapo. I will be doing a presentation on the demonstration of our tool, Metasploit. So first of all, let me share my screen. So I'll be doing a demonstration on the tool Metasploit. So the premise is that there's a company, a software development company that has about 10 to 25 users, and they are hearing about hacks, ransomware. So they want a tool that will provide them better security and the tool that they can be able to use in the environment or provide them a better security. So why Metasploit provide better security? Because Metasploit is it can be used for vulnerability scanning, penetration testing relative to exploitation and post-exploitation. So I'm gonna recommend it to the software development company, and I'm gonna demonstrate why the tool is great, will be great for the company. So I will be using Metasploitable or vulnerable server. I'll be using the IP address, and I will mimic the software development company as Metasploitable. So I'll be using Kali Linux. Metasploit is built within Kali Linux. So as you see on my screen is Metasploit, log into Metasploit. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be running a vulnerability test assessment. So it's a vulnerability test. So I'm going to be doing a port scan first. So I did a port scan, and I found a lot of open ports on that server. And right for the demonstration, we'll be specifically looking at FTP, which is port 21. It's open. So next, I ran a nmap scan on the FTP server and saw that it's running a version of FTP, which is 2.3.4. When Metasploit has the capability to search if it has an exploit for a specific version of FTP. When I search, I found an exploit within Metasploit. So an exploit is something that you use essentially to exploit that vulnerability within that server. So when I use it, I was able to gain root access to this vulnerable FTP server. I gain root access to the vulnerable FTP server. So in conclusion, I'm gonna recommend this tool to the company. Metasploit is a very great tool. It can be used for vulnerability assessment and post exploitation. It gives you insight on your security posture. So you know your vulnerability, you will know your attack vector, and yeah, you can do proper hardening in your environment. So that's a quick demonstration on Metasploit. Thank you.